if we go to the status bar, we can see here is the polar tracking button and here is also. So for this one, we can use the shortcut F10 from our keyboard. So we can easily turn on and turn off by pressing F10 for the polar tracking. So what is the use of polar tracking? But before go to start the polar tracking option, I want to explain that if you're going to use a polar tracking button, it will only work polar tracking. So it will not work. You cannot use both ortho mode and polar tracking on same time. If you're going to turn on a polar tracking, the ortho mode will turn off automatically. If you're going to turn on ortho mode, the polar tracking will off automatically. For example, I'm going to click on ortho mode. You can see that now the polar tracking is off. If I'm going to turn on the polar tracking, the ortho mode button will off. So what is the use of polar tracking? If you click on this small arrow, we can see the list of angles. So for example, I'm going to select this option from here to here. Okay, this option. Now you can see that our line will draw on 90, 180 to 70, 360. If I'm going to select this option, 45, 90, 135, 80. If I'm going to pick this option, it will 30, 60, 90 and 120. So as same as it is, you can see that here we have a list. And for example, if I'm going to select any custom option, I need to go to tracking setting from here. So from the tracking setting, I can provide it's by myself. I can provide on 1 degree, 2 degree, 7 degree. So you can just enter a custom list like this from this tracking setting. So let me explain now. I'm going to select from here 18. Okay, so now you can see that our line will draw on 18, 36, 54, 72. This is our line. Okay, so you can see that it's our 0 and the next option will be on 18. Okay, you can see the tracking, and the next will be on 36. You can see here, and the next you will see that the next will be on 72. So you can also see the same option from here: 18, 36, 54 and 72. So on 18 unit interval, you can draw the line from here. Now I am going to select on 10. So it will draw on 10, 20, 30 and 40. So let me explain it. 0, 10 and 20, and you can see it 30, and the next will be 40 and the next will be 50. So same as it is, you can see on the display. And if I need any custom, you can just click on polar tracking setting, and here you can provide, like I am going to provide 17. Enter. So let me draw a line. You will see the first line will on 0, second will be on 17, third will be on 34. Okay, like this 51. Same as it is, you can draw the other one be on 68. Okay, so when you see that it's come to the line, you will see this tracking line, and you will see the degree from here, that how much is your interval. Okay, so this tracking line you will see once you are going to draw, because it's going also on 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. But if you will go from 0, this tracking line, it will provide that you are going to as per your required interval. The last one is that if I'm going to the tracking setting and I need after 17.5, I can easily provide it. So line, enter 0, and I can go to from 0 I can go to 17. Okay, but here is the problem that you can just see 18 degree. So what is the problem? The problem is that we need to go to the unit option, UN, and from here we can increase here the precision option 0.00. Okay, so for the decimal degree we can increase it. Enter. Now we need to check it, line, and from here you can easily now see that it is on 17.50. Okay, so the next will be on 35 and the next will be on 52.50. You can see it here. So after point you have a digit. Now you can see that the precision is working now. So this is the help, this is the use of this button, so you can use it very easily for your work. If we go to this option, we have another toggle button which is called object snap tracking. For this one we can use shortcut from our keyboard F11 by the help of F11 we can easily turn on and turn off. Okay, so what is the use of object snap tracking? The use of object snap tracking, for example, if we have a line here, okay, line, and if it's turned on and we are going to draw any other object like circle, and we click here, and we will not click, we will just keep our cursor here. Without click we can just move like this, so it's give us a tracking line. Let me zoom. This is our tracking line. It's give us the tracking line and direction that you are going the straight of this line. Okay, and if you want this from the mid option, from here you can just easily go here and it will provide you the tracking line, and you can see it's giving us a line. So I can start a circle from here. If I'm going from here, and again circle command and this tracking, so this circle center and this line will be in the straight line. For example, if I'm going to draw a line to extend this, and like L for line, and I'm going to enter here, now you can see that your line is very straight because we draw this circle center by the help of using object snap tracking. Okay, so you can also use this is with the distance. For example, I'm going to draw a line circle from this line, how much, like 5 meter. So I will enter. Now our line center will draw on 5 meter. If you check the dimension di from here to the center of this circle, okay, you can just turn on the circle of center. You can just press shift, right click and center. Now you will see that this is the center, so you can see the distance on 5 meter. Okay, so let me explain it here. It's very important option, line, and I'm going to draw a circle from this end, from the end of this point. Let me draw. Okay, polar tracking is working now. You can see that it's working. I will draw it on 20 meter. Okay, from this end I will draw this on 20 meter. The center will be on 20 meter. Okay, like this is our circle, and now you will see that from this end to the center of this circle is 20 meter. Let me check it, di for dimension. Okay, and now you can see that, click here and you will see the center here. If you don't see the center here, you can just press shift from your keyboard, right click, and from here you need to pick center, because here is a lot of other snap object snap buttons. So select it. Now it's only give. So this is the use of object snap tracking. You can turn on during the work, and it will help to track any line from here to here, and you can easily draw a object, a line, polyline or anything. So this polar tracking will help you a lot. I hope this tutorial is helpful. We will see in the next tutorial. Goodbye and take care.